Boys, I need a light up here, boys. Light, yeah. I know Cupcake's got one. Oh, here's one right here. Oh, this guy's up early too. You better fix that canopy over there. Morning, up here. I apologize, I can't come down this morning. My legs are just a little bit weathered for all 3 days here. Well, if I did this Thursday, I don't think I'd be here right now. But you know, friends and relatives, this young lady grew up in this community. She's what you call a ridger. I used to pick her up when I worked here a long time ago. I was her bus driver. As we talked about Alonzo's family this morning, the flag bearer was talking about Alonzo Sr. being the bus driver. I used to pick up this one over here on the west side of town in our little community here. Her and her little brother. And she was the one that would make sure he would cross the street. She already had those little mother behaviors, I guess you would say. One that would watch out for little ones. And then when she started having her own little family, she blossomed big time. She's a wonderful mother, a hard worker in our community. She tries to be at all the events. Oh, you want to sneak? Always at all the events, trying to make sure the what we call it, Mandaree, what's the paper? Hidadza Herald. The Hidadza Herald. So that's what, I know he found one, huh? These guys just finally figured out there's an extra owl out there. Yeah, multiplying. He snagged. Yeah. These boys, we can't say things that, yeah, never mind. We're doing something right now, Al.
He goes, at least someone got lucky last night.
But yeah, she's a true Mandaree ridger, my little grandma is. Arvella White, this is her Shawi. Again, we want to emphasize our clanship systems. At one time, there was 13 clans. Our Abseliga relatives, the Crow people, came from here. I don't know what clans they took with them, but there was 13 of them. And those ones, they might have some that are still going yet, so we still might be more than 7. We figure 7 yet today that are on this reservation. And after they left, there was one that was called Hura. And they figure those guys are in Canada someplace. They talk almost like Hiraja and Crow people. She gave her a name. She said she really appreciates all the things that she's ever did for her spirit sage woman. You sound like you practiced it. I know, huh? Say it again. Go for it again. Yeah, he wish.
Yeah, one job. You have one job. You don't even have a cameraman.
And that clan she gave to was Mexinoga, the Mexinoga people, Litmac people. CJ Johnsrud. This is a locale. The Nagadawi, those three clans are real close. They're real close, these three clans. The Nagadawi, the Kokadi, and the Mexinoga. They're like brothers and sisters, these three clans. There he is. Morning. This guy looks like a bulldogger, my brother. You a bulldogger?
I don't care. It's me. It's all about me. I don't care
Yeah.
about you. It's all about me. Remember. Isn't that right? Is that what?
I'll set this whole ball down if you want.
That's a good idea. I like that idea. Wow.
Living Water Church. They just had services here this morning.
There's me.
Living Water Church.
There's me, myself, the electrician, and the sound man. For the power lines.
So Mike's trying to get him on the big book.
Leanna Nation, she does a lot of stuff with the paper with my grandma here. Leanna Nations. Or Nations. Good morning.
Let's see, comments coming in pretty decent.
Love you too. One of many grandbabies right there.
Special last night, too.
There it is. Leanna has been really busy today, her too. Also for Luann, we have a gift here for Luann Phelan. We know that she's not feeling well, and we hope for a speedy recovery. You know, they say when they give gifts like this to the sick ones that it'll give them encouragement to fight stronger and become healthy. Oh, no parking behind us. See, that's handicap parking, you guys. Make sure your sticker is available. Councilman Phelan. Councilman Phelan, I don't know if he's, he might be at camp resting. We were up partying in here, not out there, in here until about 4:30 this morning. Randy Phelan, Councilman Phelan. She says, you know, this man has done a lot for our community, and I'm really grateful that he's helped me finance a vehicle. The program here with the housing helped me with housing. My family is comfortable. We have a roof over our head. If I have to go to town, I can go outside and get a vehicle and drive myself. Really thankful for this man. The job works here amongst the people. Councilman Phelan. I think of all the councilmen, he has the most employees, I think, this guy. 117, I was close, I said 200. Yeah, about. St. Anthony's Church, they might be getting after it right now. Yeah, whatever that was in that little brown bottle was pretty good. Stacy Bear. An awesome friend, Stacy Bear. This one, they call her the quilt master. She's one of those that can quilt. Oh, did I say it? That's her name, Baby Wipes. It's good to see my baby wipes. And the story behind baby wipes is not about babies. It's about a float. You know those little tissues you put on a float? And we ran out of tissues, so we used our baby wipes. Our kids' baby wipes. Post 271. Post 271. Dale. Wendell, I'm going to send this guy in a red shirt to you. He wants to buy donations from the Post. He's coming to you. No, I'm going to say that, or else he's going to try to fight you. I got to tell that guy things, or else he gets feisty. VFW Post 9061. Hey, try to make him spin around. VFW Post 9061. Hopefully we have time yet. What time is it? Ooh. It's 11:30. These drums are coming in. Roll call, I think it's at 1:45, right?
Yeah. Big jackpot.
Russell Youngbird, if you're around, come on over, Russell. Or Jude. Yeah. The relatives of Machochadi people, you come on out and get some of these. Machochadi. Relative or not, she wants those Machochadis. There's not very many of them. If we have any Machochadi people, come and get something. She says, relative or not, I want to give you something. I want to acknowledge this clan. That's what she is. She's looking for brothers and sisters of the Machochadi people. We got just one. It is very small though. It's a very small clan. Machochadi people. On behalf of her dad. You see her dad standing next to her here. He said, you know, this is my baby and I'm very proud of her. I feel so good that what she's doing here, you know, and her family, and be able to make a life of her own. I don't have to worry about her so much as a dad. She's doing well. I'd like to pledge for next year. She's going to be on the committee again next year, I guess. Is that he's going to pledge a half a beef for to feed the people. They can do whatever they want to do with it. Use it during War Bonnet Parade or during the celebration here. But there's a half a beef waiting for next year's celebration on behalf of this young lady here. Yeah, right out there. Pick it up, whatever you want. If we have any more machochadi here amongst us, come and get something. If not, we're going to give it away. Elderly visitors that you don't have a enrollment card. Yeah, go ahead, you old guys right there. Go ahead, you're old, he said. Yeah, he says, I'm not old. This guy's not old either, look. Oh, sitting up there, he said. Yeah, I'm not saying you're old, but go ahead. Seniors. Are you guys seniors? Yeah, you guys are pretty fast for old people. Oh, I'm getting one for I know. Yeah, we all got it taken care of.
Some days I wonder if it's worth the half for me. I just feel like,
Oakdale, rendering that sound. It's good you guys are here. We can depend on you. All right. She says, you know, I pledged a 18 and over women's fancy shawl special. We'll take care of that right after grand entry. And that we'll do it just right after the Capital RV special for the Tiny Tots. The Capital RV has sold 4 campers over the weekend. So that's 5 last year, so they're behind. They want to do 6. So we'd like to have somebody go over, and they work with you really hard. They'll try to get you what you need. You take a visit with them. We want to keep RV capital of the world here going. Pro Fair's got teepees. We got RVs over here. With that, friends and relatives, on behalf of my little grandma, and I say my grandma, we're close related. I'm going to take this right here. And as a clan father, it'll be waiting for you over there. With that, friends and relatives, man, to get us go it on behalf of my little grandma and my little tiny grandma right here.
What's going on?
We need yeah. Russell Youngbird, Jude Palin, come on over this way. We ran out of time this morning. The Gail Baker family is waiting on the side here. Morning, Hunter. You look good for Sunday morning.